Pressure is mounting on Israel to better protect the lives of civilians in its war with Hamas after 2 Palestinian journalists were killed in an airstrike in southern Gaza. It comes as diplomats continue their attempts to stem a broader escalation of the conflict.
Wael Al-Dakhdu comforts his loved ones, holding the hand of his dead son. Wael is the Gaza bureau chief of the Al Jazeera media network. His son, Hamza, also a journalist, was killed in an Israeli airstrike on a car near Rafah, along with fellow freelancer Mustafa Thuraya.
العالم يجب أن يرى بعينين وليست بعين إسرائيلية. يجب أن يستمع ويرى كل ما يحل بهذا الشعب الفلسطيني. ماذا فعل لهم حمزة؟ وماذا فعلت لهم أسرتي؟ ماذا فعل لهم المدنيون الآمنون في قطاع غزة؟ لم يفعلوا شيء، لكن العالم يتعامى عما يحدث في قطاع غزة.
This isn't the first relative Wael has lost to this war. His wife, another son, daughter and grandson were killed in an Israeli strike in October. Israel has previously said it does not target journalists in relation to this strike, saying the IDF identified and struck a terrorist who operated an aircraft that posed a threat to IDF troops, adding we are aware of the reports 2 other suspects who were in the same vehicle were also hit. The New York-based non-profit Committee to Protect Journalists says it's investigating all reports of journalists and media workers killed, injured or missing in the war, which has led to the deadliest period for journalists since CPJ began gathering data in 1992, reporting at least 79 killed over the past 3 months.
I'm a parent myself. I can't begin to imagine the horror that he's experienced, not once, but now twice.
The US Secretary of State continuing his whirlwind tour of the region in Qatar and the UAE in an attempt to stem the spread of the conflict, describing it as a moment of profound tension.
Palestinian civilians must be able to return home as soon as conditions allow.
The IDF says it's completed dismantling the military infrastructure of Hamas in northern Gaza.
לא עוצרים עד שמנצחים. אסור לעצור את המלחמה עד שנשלים את כל יעדיה. חיסול החמאס, החזרת כל חטופינו, והבטחה שעזה לא תהווה עוד איום על ישראל. אני אומר זאת הן לאויבינו והן לידידינו.
Many parts of Gaza seem far from returnable though. This, the scene at Al-Aqsa Hospital.
Yesterday, an evacuation order was issued, and they've lost a lot of their staff. This hospital is currently operating with about 30% of the staff that it had just a few days ago. They are seeing, in some cases, hundreds of casualties every day.
The hospital director says it's on the verge of catastrophe, calling for hospitals and staff to be protected. Tanya Dandrinos, SBS World News.